So I'm doing my farewell speech as just kind of a general overview of what to be good. I mean, most people know me as just another guy that kind of went to Baldwin. Those of you who actually know my life story, my parents died within the same 1.5 year time period, but that's not the point of this speech. The point of the speech is to basically say what you want to say. That's one thing I noticed, like that all throughout high school. That's something that we all kind of miss out on. We all have our own things to say. It can be to anyone, whether it be to a student, a teacher, a principal even. We all do have things that we want to say, but no one wants to say it in fear of being judged, really, whether it be by students, teachers, or principals. Now, whether or not you say it because of authority or some other reason, that's completely at your discretion, but what you should all realize is that as seniors, we don't really need to think about that anymore. Going into the real world, you can say what you'd like. We're all people. We're all grown adults here. And when it comes down to it, you can say anything without really having to worry about the repercussions. Albeit it's not a good thing to tell your boss to buzz off, but it'd be better if everyone actually knew what you thought. The reason I say this is because it stems from the whole issue of my parents dying within the same 1.5 year time period. I was a lot closer to my mom than I was my dad. And since my dad died 1.5 years later, I didn't get close to him before he passed. So much I wanted to say to him, but I never said it in fear of what he might think or anything like that. When he passed, what I realized is that it's more than just not ever being able to talk to him again. It's just, there's so many things you actually want to say to people before you never, ever, ever see them again. And we all think that everyone knows how we feel about each other. We like to think that, but really no one knows until you tell them. And it's important that you do tell them. You really shouldn't hold back what you think or how you feel because of a fear of a repercussion, especially now. Like, Baldwin has been great to me. Yeah, my freshman and sophomore year weren't that great, but it's honestly like you guys. Like, the student body is kind of what makes it really kind of worthwhile. I didn't really like the school all that much. I had fun in classes like Dr. Harold's and Mr. Silanoff's and so on, but it's all the friends that you make, and that even though they may come and go, it's all the friends that you make, all the experiences that you have, and you need to let these people know how you feel about those experiences that you've made and the friends that you have, because knowing is a big part of what makes the experience. Like, if I didn't know anything about high school, I wouldn't have known what to make about the experiences that I had. But I had friends who had went to high school before I had went, and then had I not known about death before my mom died, my grandma died, I wouldn't have known how to feel when my mom passed and then when my dad passed. I guess the point of what I'm saying is that you really should tell everyone how you feel, no matter what the repercussions are, whether or not they'll be your friend or your enemy or just someone even completely neutral. Because it's that sense of knowing that kind of brings people together. And it's because of that that some people find purpose. It just gives people purpose to know. Just knowing, it gives a lot more than what we'd think it would. conclude, I'd like to say that I want all of you guys to know, whether or not you liked me or you hated me, you guys have made this experience worth it, and I'd like to thank you all for that.